All right, let's see what we can do here. Good morning, everyone. All right, there we go. I had the camera mirrored, so everything was backwards. See if I can't do this better today, and see if there's any comments. There we go. Get to read those too. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you're tuning in from. So I have TikTok up here. I have YouTube down there. Uh, Yesterday was the first day that I did both at the same time. So I will try to address each camera to see where you're at. My name's Jeffrey Clark. I'm a former brick and mortar business owner. I got to be honest with you, at that time, I was burned out. I was stressed out. I was overwhelmed with life in general. Uh, as the owner, I had a lot of responsibilities. I had employees. I had, a lot of overhead, very high overhead. And right about this time of year, a couple of years ago, 4th of July weekend, I injured myself to the point where I couldn't work. And I had an employee who we had an agreement. It was going to be like a 5 year purchase on his behalf, and that became like 5 weeks. So from July, actually a little over that, but we wound up selling the beginning of September, getting all the paperwork in line to do that. I came home thinking, hey, I'll just take a few months off, which I did, rehab, get the shoulders and the neck working again, and then figure out how to make a living. And 2023 was brutal. A lot of bad things happened in life in 2023. Had some financial mishaps, some scams, but I knew I wanted to work from home, make some money from home, and I literally invested tens of thousands of dollars looking at courses, looking at uh, opportunities, things of that nature that could allow me to work from home, and wasted a lot of time, wasted a lot of money. Some of those courses, they're step by step by step, but you know implementing them, it's not easy, and a lot of them have all these hidden expenses. You have to go here to have funnels, and you have to go here to build this content, you have to go there to do that, and I was never able to pull it together. I found that to be more stressful than I wanted it to be, which is why I'm so happy now, because with what I've accomplished just over the last few months with a program that I found. I'll just hold this up here. Uh, there we go. See if I can get it on both sides there. Digital Marketing Insights.biz. Uh, Go there, check that out, get a free blueprint. And so somebody shared this with me a few months ago. And when they did, I took a look. I was skeptical. I'd been through a lot of nonsense in life. Didn't think that I could, do something with digital marketing because I'm not a coder. I thought, I'd worked with some affiliate programs where there was these brilliant uh, tech coders. They would write software and implement it. And I thought there's no way I can do that. Well, the good thing is we don't need to know how to do that. So let me just kind of walk you through what I've learned over the last few months, where I came from, and see if any of you are in the same place. Uh, I went to college for many years, 12 years of college, not straight through, of course, but working, raising a family, and college students, man. If you're a college student today, having some extra income is going to be quite valuable. So if you're a college student, listen up, because I've got the wisdom that I can share. That having to work a job through college to support yourself, to support your family, this certainly might be a better way. And student loans, I mean, the cost of tuition, everything going up. Uh, my sister-in-law went back to school. She's going to finish up here in about a year. She graduates next June, and having to work her way through school in her 50s to get the degree that she wants so badly. And I know some of you probably the same way. Let's get through school, whatever it takes. Uh, People in their 30s, 40s, figuring out life. You've got kids, you've got raising a family, maybe trying to hold down a mortgage. and as you're doing that, you're looking for more money. How can I have more time with my family, create more income? And we can do this in just a couple hours a day. So we're going to talk about that here in just a second too. Just move my phone there a little bit. If you're just joining, I've got TikTok over there. There's the TikTok. I've got YouTube over there. So trying to multitask here. But let me use my whiteboard here since I brought this out. This was me. I was the frowny face guy, and stressed out, burned out, overwhelmed. And this is me now, happy. And I know a lot of you are in that stressed out, burned out, frustrated, overwhelmed, don't know what to do, wish that you could have a better way of life. Well, here's what we can offer you. So I wanted to, as I said, watching these coders, some of the affiliate programs that I had been in, these guys were brilliant. Well, I have no tech skills. No tech skills whatsoever. I mean, when I was in college, I thought, well, computers are going to be the wave of the future. This is like 1983 or something like that. At university, I thought, well, I'll at least minor in scientific computer programming. It sounded like a good thing to do. I took some programming courses, computer science, and it was not my gig. I had no aptitude for it. But you know what? With our program, you don't need any tech skills because it's all built for you. They have a complete built for you system. It goes, step by step by step. All you need to do is pretty much paint by numbers. Remember when you were a kid? I remember my grandfather and I, we got a paint by number set. We each painted together. He did his painting, I did mine. But it's like number 5 is blue, and you just paint all the number 5s blue. And number 7 is green, and you paint all the number 7s green. Well, this is basically the same thing. Plug and play, step by step. Takes like 2 hours to set up. You don't need those tech skills, so everything is pre-built. And again, if you're just joining us, check this out, digitalmarketinginsights.biz. Go there, get your free blueprint, learn all about it. Just enter your email address, and it's right in your inbox in a matter of minutes. So we'll do that for you. Second thing is I had spent tens of thousands of dollars on courses and programs and promises, empty promises, things that never came to fruition for me. So I was really reluctant to want to spend any more money than I needed to. It wasn't the amount of money, it was just wasting it, just flushing it down the toilet, literally, and certain effects. So a lot of people have no extra cash. Well, the thing is with this, it's a very low investment. And there's really no ongoing fees. So that's the beautiful thing. So our program, you can get into it for under $1,000. That includes a built for you website. That includes the entire program, probably $20,000 worth of coursework that you can study to learn how to do digital marketing. But here's the kicker. You can resell the same digital program again and again and again and again and again, simply because it is digital, and we have what is referred to as master reselling rights. So a master reselling right means that we are granted the ability to resell this digital program. There's no product in a physical form, so you're not manufacturing something. You're not sharing it with your upline, downline. There's no wholesalers. It's a one-time digital purchase that you can sell again and again and again. And the one we recommend is $900. They have a $100 product, a $300, $600, but the $900, that's the sweet spot because it gives you everything. So it's under $1,000. You pay $29 for a website. It's all pre-built for you, so that's why you don't need the tech skills. So it's that low investment. And as you go through, you make one sale and you make 100% profit. So everything is in the black after that. So again, if you want to learn more, go to digitalmarketinginsights.biz, get your free blueprint. I encourage you to at least take a look. There's no obligation. And if you don't like what we're sending, just opt out. It's easy, easy peasy. One of the things I've done, a lot of different network marketing companies in my lifetime. The first one I joined, I was 16 years old. And as you can tell from the gray hair, that was a long time ago. In fact, today's my I'm not going to be able to make it, but it's my 45th high school reunion. So, we talked about college students, talked about people in their 30s, 40s, wanting to spend more time with family. That's very, very important. Maybe, mom and dad are both working, kids are in daycare. Nobody wants that. So if you can be home with your kids, earn money from home in a couple hours a day, who wouldn't want that? And if you're in your 50s, 60s, 70s, Social Security, it's not going to cut it. If you watched the debates the other night, the economy sucks. It's in shambles. Everything's costing more. There's no guarantee that if we wanted to get Social Security as we do retire, that it's going to cover anything. I mean, I've worked for years and years and years. I've been a W-2 employee, a 1099 contractor, a business owner. If you're just joining, I was a brick and mortar business owner for many years, burned out, stressed out, overwhelmed with everything in life. The pandemic, working through the pandemic was horrific. Dealing with all the overhead and things involved in running a business. You're just hoping there's enough money left at the end of the month you can pay yourself. That was horrible. Got rid of that business in 2022, and now working for myself from home, a few hours a day. So a low investment. But when I was in the network marketing arena, which I've done on and off, I'm still in it because I love some of the products. I want the products, but having to try to build that downline, and I've quit and joined again and quit and joined again. Same thing with my wife. The worst thing is bugging people. Have you ever bugged your family and friends with a network marketing? Hey, dude, are you open to new ideas? You open to new opportunities? Hey, if I sent you a link, would you watch it? How soon would you watch it? So if you watched it on Tuesday, could I call you Tuesday night and see what you thought? I mean, no one likes doing that. No one likes having it done to them. I think we've all been through that at some point or another, and your family, you've gone through enough things that you're hitting them up. And, Thanksgiving dinner is very awkward when they're like, oh, what's he into now? What's she into now? So the beauty is bugging people. I hated bugging people. Family and friends, slide into the DM, phone calls, follow-ups. There's none of that, because this is we use social media just like we're on now. So I'm on YouTube on that camera. I'm on TikTok on this camera, double tasking, multitasking. How's that? And so I'm attracting people who want to be here. I don't have to follow up. I don't have to call them on the phone. I don't have to slide into their DM. I don't have to pester them, and neither do you if this is the thing for you. And I'm sure it is. So again, if you're just joining, be sure to go to this website, digitalmarketinginsights.biz, B-I-Z. Get your free blueprint. See exactly what I'm talking about. I was so skeptical. I got the blueprint. I attended a webinar. And then I thought, well, I want to see if other people are really making a success of this. And, the new product, this Legacy Builders, the $900 product, they've done like the first 72 days, well over almost $9 million in sales. So there's a lot of people around the world, pretty much every continent except Antarctica has people doing this. So no matter where you live in the world, you can be taking advantage of this. The next thing that I had, I'm so busy, even when I was at home, I had no time. A lot of people have no time. And that's the big excuse you have. Well, I don't have time to build my life. I'm working so much, building somebody else's fortune as an employee, that I don't have time to build my own fortune. And some people are having to take second jobs. The gig economy, the people across the street there, they seem to get DoorDash like every day. I don't know what they do, but somebody shows up with food for them every night. So it doesn't seem like they cook, even though they're always home. Maybe they're lazy. Maybe they're super busy earning money like this. But we have a 2-hour workday. And for me, this is the end of my 2-hour workday right now. So what I've done today, I got up, I created some content, I posted some videos on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube, recorded some videos. I did a copy and paste free ads. So if you are in our program, they teach you everything step by step. We have a Kajabi classroom, and we have something called School that you can go in, and they have a classroom that every day they teach you like a 5, 6, 7 minute video. Here's steps you can do today. So you don't need to know how to do this, because you'll learn it as you're going along. It's quite brilliant. But the 2-hour workday, they have copy and paste free ads. So they give you samples of ads, and I actually take some of those ads and I tweak them a little bit. I go into Chat GPT and say, rewrite this for me as if you're a copywriter, an advertiser, and it just spits it out, and I can use that and change headlines. But with the copy and paste free ads, they give you some ad sources that you can go to. Classified ads online that don't cost you anything. They're completely free, but they also have websites where they train you how to look for similar sites. So you can find places all over the world. I've done advertising in the London area. Right now, I'm doing some ads for Florida, and I'm in the Pacific Northwest, so the complete other side of the country and across the pond. But all we do is copy the headline, paste that in there, copy the subject line, copy the body, paste that in there, put in the email, click send, boom, and then go to the next one. So this morning I probably did 20 or 30 copy and paste free ads already. And that just takes a few minutes, and then doing a Facebook Live. So if you're structured every 2 hour, 2-hour workday, and then the other 22 hours, you get to do whatever it is that you want to do with your life, which is really nice. And the sun's out here. It's summer. I'm going to go enjoy that when I'm done here. So a 2-hour workday. Now, some people in our program, they're very, very structured and organized. I mean, this is their job, and they might be, their 2-hour workday might be 8 in the morning every day to 10 in the morning. They're live at 8 a.m. and then they're doing their content and ad posting right after that. Me, I work my life, this business around my life. So it might be going live at 11 o'clock today, like I did today. Yesterday, it might have been a little earlier. Tomorrow, it might be a little later. There's some days where I won't be able to do a live because I'm not, I don't have the time in front of the camera because I've got other things going on, other commitments. And so you work this business around your life. But if you're consistent, you're going to see consistent results. And that's what we're looking for. So again, if you haven't got your free blueprint, this is the place to get it. Learn everything that we're talking about here today, digitalmarketinginsights.biz, and make sure it's not .com, .biz. And so it's just those 3 words strung together, Digital Marketing Insights. And that's the site to get all the information. The next thing, we talked about, no tech skills. You don't need tech skills. No money. It's a low investment, under $1,000. And that includes getting your Built For You website, but also includes going to GoDaddy and buying a domain name. That's where I got digitalmarketinginsights.biz. I got it from GoDaddy. And if I have a question, we don't need tech skills, but if you do run into a tech error, GoDaddy had them help me with a few things that I didn't understand because it wasn't sinking in. But we get all these trainings on how to do all this. We have a company out of France called System.io that we use, and that kind of creates our funnel, and it sends out emails for us. They have a free version, so there's nothing to spend there. So it's so amazing. So under $1,000, you're in complete. Everything after that, you're making a lot of money, so a lot of profits. So no time. And I've run into things, no money again. So here's part 2 of no money is when I owned a brick and mortar business, we had a ton of overhead. So I'm paying my employees, I'm paying the lease on the building, I'm paying equipment leases, I got high taxes to pay as a business owner, paying CPAs and bookkeepers and all those other people. It was a nightmare. Well, here, what do you have when you have a home business? A lot of companies, even network marketing companies, direct selling companies, they have a monthly fee that they're charging you every month, or they have an annual fee, but there's some sort of ongoing costs. Well, with this, there is no ongoing costs. So once you're in, you're in. You don't need to worry about, how much do I need to pay? Now, once you start to make a lot of money, you're going to want a CPA. That makes sense because you're going to be, have to declare taxes. So, maybe adding an accountant, that makes sense. As you learn more and more about digital marketing, not just selling this product, but creating other things that you can sell. And that's what this program allows. They give you so much education on how we can do this, how we can create additional streams of income using the internet, using a digital product like this, that as we create more opportunities to earn income, there might be some ongoing fees then. But with this, the basic, there's nothing. You pay your initial cost, you get your program. It takes you a couple hours to set it up. You don't need any tech skills. It's just plug and play, step by step by step, as I said earlier, like paint by numbers. You do this, you do this, you do this, and in a couple hours, you have a fully automated business. And the fully automated business, I want to be paid what I'm worth. So when I was a W-2 employee, as many of you probably are, you have an hourly wage and you work X number of hours and you get paid so much per hour. So let's say you worked 40 hours a week and you earned $20, you've earned $800, but you're trading hours for dollars. Then when I became a 1099 employee, it was basically the same thing. I got paid a commission. So how many services I could provide dollar worth over time is still, I'm trading a lot of time for money. And then as a business owner, as a S Corp, I had to earn a ton of money, pay everyone else. And then what was left over, I could pay myself. Now as an S corporation, I hired myself as an employee, paid myself a W-2 wage, and then paid myself a corporate draw. So that worked out to certain advantages tax-wise, but still, it's a lot of work, a lot of effort. Well, with this program, we earn 100% profits. Now, how do you earn 100% profits? Well, it's a digital program. There's no physical product, so there's no manufacturing costs. There's no wholesale costs. There's no upline, downline, sideline, team building. You're in business for yourself and you get 100% profits of that digital product. And they tell us what we can sell it for. We don't say, oh, here's a $900 product. I'm going to sell it to you for $500. If they found that out, we'd be out of the group. But we sell it for what it says to sell it for. And guess what? Then we earn 100% profits. So if you're looking to learn more how this works, definitely go to digitalmarketinginsights.biz, get your free blueprint, explains everything. But here's the beauty. And this is what I did. I looked at it, I was skeptical. I followed up, I went to a webinar, saw that ordinary people like you and me were making a lot of money. And there's no guarantees on the money. Some people make more, some people make less. Some people, you might say, oh, they're lucky and I suck. You have to have a good mindset. And they have a lot of mindset training with this too. So developing a business mindset, how to work from home, how to be successful, how to be persistent, how to be consistent. All of those are very, very important when you're doing something, working from home, working for yourself, adding that 2-hour business. So you get that, you pay the $900, you pay the $29, you set up, no tech skills needed, step by step by step in a few hours, and you have a online business that's running 24/7. It's fully automated, which means that once it's out there on the internet and everything's put together, it's just running 24/7, 24/7. So anyone who goes to your site, they can say, hey, yeah, I want to purchase this or not. And if they say no, guess what? They're not saying no to you. They're not saying no to me. They're just saying no to a website. And that's okay, because we don't like rejection. This is a rejection-proof business. If you've been in other direct selling companies? Have you been, network marketing, anything like that? And you've, put your life out there. You just say, oh, please take a look at this. And they say no. Or, sometimes they'll say, yeah, that sounds good. I've had people who were on my team, and they have a big leg, a big downline under them. And then they quit and they go do something else and they take their team with them. That's devastating. Well, there's no upline, downline, sideline. You don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about people saying no. It's a rejection-proof business. It's working for you 24/7. We produce some content. It's a 2-hour workday. So I make some videos, produce some content, put it out on the internet. I use TikTok. I use Instagram. I have a faceless TikTok page as well, where it's just words and pictures. So I don't have to do that. That's not this page, but it's also out there, just kind of adding a little bit extra. So I use TikTok, Instagram, and then I save the Instagram and I share that to YouTube, which is right over there. And so I create 3 YouTube videos a day. And they say the sweet spot is to do 3 videos a day. And I did one this morning. It was like 15 seconds. And I know that the Instagram, they like to cut it off at 90 seconds. And with YouTube, it becomes a short if it's under 60 seconds. So the sweet spot for me is to record a video between 60 and 90 seconds. I record it on my phone. In fact, I record often several at a time so that they're in there, they're in a file, and I can just pull one out. I've got text messages to myself that I click, I copy, and it's got all the content that I want to put in there. And then I just paste that in there. So we do that 3 times a day. I go live as many days as I can, sharing this information with each of you, and then create the copy and paste free ads. So that takes me maybe half an hour or so. Once I've got those ad sites ready to go, boom, 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 boom. So today I was sending information to Lakeland, Florida. Why did I pick Lakeland? I don't know. Why not? I was already signed up with these companies to post in Florida. So I just pick a city, and I put in the headline, copy that in there, copy the, and I have everything in a Word document, copy the body of the text, put that in there, put in my email, and just hit submit. And it says, whoop, everything was successful. And so we have these free advertising sites to copy and paste free ads. And that's pretty much my work day. And then I go the next 22 hours, do whatever I want. It's a nice day. My wife and I are going to go do something this afternoon. So looking forward to that. But again, we have, you don't require any tech skills. It's good to go. Anything that is pre-built. And I'm not a techie. I've certainly proven that. Learning how to even do a TikTok live. Yes, one day I did it. Everything was backwards because I didn't turn the camera the right way. I've done it where I forgot to see comments, and what are the comments going on? Who's joining in, and how can I help that? So no tech skills. You don't have to be. I thought a few years ago, my wife and I signed up for TikTok. And we did some stupid things I think we did 4 or 5 stupid videos because we thought TikTok was about, teenagers dancing and old people doing stupid stuff. And so now I've learned that, it's a business opportunity too. So if you have a TikTok account or creating a new TikTok account, and if you're looking for training, I don't know how to do some of these business things online, how to use social media for a home business. They've got those in the content. There's so much content. There's trainings on how to do, just even how to set up from scratch TikTok and Instagram and Facebook and LinkedIn and YouTube. All of that is in the program that you get. And like I said, it's probably $20,000 worth of content. And I know this because I've joined a lot of other company or businesses where they're going to train you different courses, wasted money learning how to create a program that you're going to have to then advertise and try to sell, and just a nightmare. A lot of stress involved, and realizing that, hey, I just spent $17,000 just on the course, and then I spent another, I don't know, $3,000 or $4,000 on the things that they told me to get, and I never used any of it. It was just a waste of time. 2023, that's in the rear view mirror. They make the windshield really big because that's the direction you're going. They make the rear view mirror kind of small because you don't want to be looking where you came from. And that's a metaphor for life. So if you're looking to change your life, this is such a great program. Again, just start with the free blueprint. Go to digitalmarketinginsights.biz, fill out your email address. That blueprint will be in your inbox in a matter of minutes. That's what I did first. A friend of mine, actually, I've never met her. We're Facebook friends because we were involved in some other program that, again, is yet to produce any fruition. That was a year ago. She hit me up again and said, hey, I found something. I'm really impressed. You might like it. And that's when the skepticism turned on. Oh yeah, last thing you introduced me to, yeah, we're not making any money with that. But I took a look at this, and it's working. It's great. And there are some people who are figured out how to earn 6 figures a year. And there's some people who have used this to become millionaires in about a year and a half, 2 years. It's crazy to earn 7 figures doing online marketing like this in 2 hours a day. But the cool thing is we have a community of like-minded people. We're all in this for the same reason, and there's no competition because we all want the same thing. We want to, and there's it's like I'm not competing with them for somebody's dollar. You're not competing with them because we're all independent. It's not the upline, downline type thing. It's not build a team. Whoever has the biggest downline wins. It's all independent. But we have a program called School where we can go to and we can learn from each other. Hey, this is working for me, and sharing that. And there are these people who can mentor us. We get a video every day from a gal named Michelle O'Neill, and she's kind of putting this together. This is kind of her baby. She took the existing framework and she decided she wants to make 1,000 millionaires, and that is her passion. First, she wanted to stay home so that she could put her kids through college and go to college events because her kid was an athlete, and she's got grandkids and divorced, and she needed something, and she just burned the bridges, burned the boats behind her, and she is our number one mentor. She goes step by step by step. Every day she gives us an action step, something to think about, something to ponder, something to do. And so having that kind of mentorship, and then she does host these webinars every week for new people, but there's also trainings that are hosted for people who are doing this that might need a little bit extra, a little extra boost. So being mentored by people, there's a gal that, she's went from zero to a huge following on TikTok, and that's all she does is TikTok. So she'll do trainings on TikTok, how to entice people, how to do a short video that talks to who your target market is. And so again, we have this fully automated business. You don't need tech skills. It's running 24/7 for you. So once you're set up, you're set up. A low investment. Our highest dollar product is $900, and I think anybody can put that on a credit card. If you don't have $900 of credit, maybe start at the $300 or the $600, or borrow the money from somebody. Get into this. This is amazing. So $900, a $29 setup fee for your website. That's all built for you. You just have to put your domain name in there and a picture of you if you want. A few, your name, things of that nature, your email. So if people want to contact you, no bugging people. There's no sliding into their DMs, no phone calls, no follow-ups. No, hey, will you take a look at this? We do attraction marketing with social media. I'm using TikTok and Instagram and YouTube. And, I might branch out, but I'm just going to focus right there for now and develop that as my niche. A lot of people say, I don't have enough time to do anything. Well, we waste a lot of time. How much time? I think the average American, watches like 6 or 8 hours of TV a day, even after working, and we have these things that, if you sit down and track every minute of the day, you'll realize there's a lot of time that's wasted. You can be doing this while you're instead of wasting time, build your own fortune. Then you have so much free time, you can do anything you want. So it goes from not having enough time to having a ton of free time. And that's what we desire in our lives, isn't it? We talk about, I want financial freedom. I want time freedom. We just want to be able to do what we want, when we want, with who we want, and spend more time with our family, spend more time creating memories. As I was saying, today's my 45th class reunion from high school, not able to make it because I've got too much other stuff going on in life. I don't want to have to travel to several states away anyway. But, I could if I wanted to, but I was just remembering all the memories that I had that you start remembering from when you were a kid, growing up, the town you grew up in, and creating those memories for your family, for my grandkids and my daughter right now, they're at Disneyland creating memories. And that's the important thing in life is not how much you have, but it's what you did with what you had. So no ongoing fees. You pay your initial fee and you're good to go. You don't have, there's no overhead. There's no monthly fees, no annual fees, no hidden fees. No, I didn't expect that. What am I going to do? And you get paid 100% profits. So it's a digital product, a digital program, complete training on how you can market yourself using attraction marketing on social media, just like this. And so you can do this pretty much from anywhere that you have an internet connection. If you have Wi-Fi, if you have a phone or a laptop, you can travel around the world. People are doing this in pretty much every country of the world. I don't know about North Korea, places like that, but every continent for sure, except maybe Antarctica. I was on a call not long ago, a Zoom call with other people in our program, and there were people from Australia. It's blowing up in South Africa, people in Europe. It's so cool. It's so cool. Across the United States, South America is getting on board. So no matter where you are, if you have an internet connection, this can be yours. So using that internet connection, the first step to do, get your free blueprint, digitalmarketinginsights.biz. Do that. If you missed my introduction, my name is Jeffrey Clark. I'm a former brick and mortar business owner. I've done affiliate marketing, direct sales, door-to-door sales, a lot of network marketing companies since the age of 16. My parents joined Amway and they signed me to be a distributor at the age of 16. And I wound up knocking on people's door and selling soap as a high school kid. My friends were out, surfing or whatever high school kids do in the summer. And I was trying to make some money. I sold, as in junior high and elementary school, went door to door selling in July Christmas cards that were all embossed and had your name and greeting on it. And people would buy that, and then they'd get delivered in October, November, so they could go out, earn money that way. So I've always been kind of an entrepreneurial spirit, but owning a brick and mortar business, making high into the six figures every year, very, very stressful. I became very stressed out, very burned out, overwhelmed with life, and then I was injured on 4th of July weekend a couple of years ago, and I couldn't work, and I didn't have disability insurance that would cover me. And when you're the business owner in this service industry, if I wasn't there, I didn't get paid, neither did anyone else. We had to keep the business going. At that point, I was just like, I'm done right now. The pandemic drained me of all my passion. And I had an employee who was on the course to buy the business over 5 years. Well, we just, in 5 weeks, got all the paperwork lined up and sold it. So came home in September 2022, had to rehab, had the shoulder injuries, the neck injury, the back injury, and work on my health, work on rehabbing. And then in 2023, I said, okay, now I'm going to set out. And in the end of January 2023, committed to, okay, now I'm really going to work at home. And I invested over $20,000 to learn how to work from home and didn't make a freaking penny from any of that coursework. So this is where, I was skeptical because of all of that. Some other bad things happened in 2023. Couldn't wait for 2024. Didn't know what was going to happen. But in April, somebody introduced me to this program. I was skeptical. I took a look. I liked what I saw. I saw that ordinary people were working 2-hour workday, creating a fully automated business that's running 24/7, where they're earning 100% profits. And I thought, okay, I'm going to take a look at this. I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to, not just dip my toe in the water. I'm going to jump in. And I did that. And I'm so glad I did, because it's been a godsend to me. It's just been, I'm so grateful that I've discovered this program, an opportunity for me to earn extra income, to support myself, to help my family, to create new memories, because we have the time and the ability to do things that are fun. And I actually have gone back to work, but I travel an hour to do what I was doing before, but in a specialty area. But it's a week a month, 2 weeks a month. They do these programs that are week-long programs, and it's fun for me to participate in that. I get paid, so it's not a volunteer thing. The commute is nice because it's in the woods. I get to go drive through a bunch of trees and do that. So yeah, I'm one of those people that's a weirdo that said, I'm going to go back to work now because I want to help people. I want to serve people. I love being of service. And the reason, why do I spend 30, 40, 50 minutes on a Saturday morning talking to you guys, going live? Because I want to serve you. I want more people to have the opportunity. And when I look out, I'm 63 years old. I got some wisdom behind me. I see so many people out there who are hurting, who are suffering, who are stressed out. They're stressed out, burned out, and overwhelmed with life the same way I was. And I don't want that for people. I want young parents to be able to stay home with their kids and have the money for family trips, and not, I want single moms to not have to worry about being in the grocery line with a calculator. And she got 3 kids around the shopping cart, and this happened recently. She had 4 $20 bills, and she had a $91 of food, and she had to put away some of the things that the kids wanted, and the kids were not happy with that, but she was stressing. I've got a guy that, a man that moved across country. He wants to be able to bring his family out here. He moved for work, and he's working many hours, but he's on a fixed salary. And he said it's going to take a couple of years before he can get his kids out here. And so by adding this in a couple of hours a day, he can add that extra income, get his kids out here sooner. The dad that, he gets up early. He's got a good job. He's got a wife that has to stay home with the kids because he's got 2 kids that are special needs. And he has to get up. He leaves like at 5:30 in the morning before the kids are awake, kisses them on the forehead. And then, after he gets home, he has to go back. He does some DoorDash and things like that to earn extra money for the family, because he wants his wife to be able to stay home with their children. But he doesn't get to experience that. He knows that when he kisses them on Monday morning, kisses them goodbye, he's not going to have any quality time to play with his kids, to crawl on the floor with them, to do whatever he wants to do with his children until the weekend. And sometimes he's working on Saturdays also, so it might be Sunday, 1 day a week. With doing this, he's going to be able to build up enough income to where he can quit those jobs and be home with his family full time. To the people who are my age looking to survive on Social Security, it's not going to happen. I got a letter in the mail from Social Security that here's what they're going to pay me if I retire at immediately at 63. This was actually when I was 62. Here's how much money you will make each month. Guess what? It's less than my house payment. You can't even make a mortgage payment on Social Security. How are you going to survive? And I think they said food has gone up 20% in the last couple of years. Gasoline's gone up. Utility costs have gone up. Everything is going up. So we can either sit around and bitch and moan about the prices, about how crappy the economy is, or, better yet, let's just make more money so that we don't have to stress out over the cost of everything. And as most of us, we need additional income. There's not a lot of people out there that are so self-sufficient. At least none of us on TikTok this morning are so self-sufficient that we never have to work another day in our life because we have that trust fund, or we have that retirement account with millions of dollars, or we have millions of dollars of Bitcoin sitting in our wallet. If that's you, good for you. If that's not you, then what is your plan B? And if you don't have a plan B, please at least get that free blueprint. digitalmarketinginsights.biz. Get the blueprint, see what it is, see if it is something it's right for you. And because this is a rejection-free business, if it's right for you, we can connect, we can email, I can walk you through how to get started. And if you type digitalmarketinginsights.biz/ready, that'll take you to the page that you're ready to buy. But if you say it's not for me, I don't get any rejection. I don't hear a no. And so if you don't like rejection, I remember, I didn't like rejection in junior high or high school. I'd ask a girl out for a date. I'd call her up on the phone and she's like, how'd you get my number? And then I go, hey, you want to go to a movie or something? Yeah, no, not with you. Oh, I was devastated. My heart was broken. I'm never gonna go on a date, and now I'm happily married. So apparently I did. But, if you remember, being rejected in high school, it hurt, and now it still hurts. If I say, hey, I want you to take a look at this business opportunity, they're like, no, you're now what are you into? You're a fruitcake. And so there's no rejection with this. So it's brilliant. So if you don't like rejection, this is perfect for you. But again, if this is something that is for you, you don't have to do it by yourself, because it's a step-by-step process. You don't have to figure it out. It's not a course where you have to learn things and then figure out how to apply them. It's a program, step by step by step. Do this, then do this, then do this. You don't need any tech skills. Everything's pre-built. You don't have to be a internet whiz kid coder. There's a low investment. You can get into everything for under $1,000, have your own fully automated business that's running for you 24/7. And when someone hits the buy button, you get 100% profits right there. Takes about 2 hours a day of concerted effort. And you can spread that out throughout the day, or you can be, some of the people who are doing this now full time, those six-figure earners, they get up. One person was on vacation. She usually does it from the East Coast at a certain time. She was in Hawaii, and she got up at 4 a.m., did everything between 4 and 6. And then guess what? Their family got up and they went surfing and on tours and luau's and everything else that you do in Hawaii. I think, how cool is that? So she's dedicated because she uses that same time window every single day. For me, I work this around my life. And that's what I think most people do. They work this around their life. I mean, seriously, this might sound funny. You could be on the toilet and making a post on TikTok or Instagram. Who's going to know, right? You're not going to record the video then, but I record some videos. I save them in my phone, have a little file. I create some verbiage, save that in my phone, just in a text message to myself. I can go text messages, copy, paste, come up with a title. It's easy. I do the free copy and paste advertising for, I did, 20 or 30 websites already this morning. Doesn't cost a thing to put that advertising out there. I put a video out on TikTok, then I'll take the same video, put it on Instagram, just a little different verbiage. The captions are a little bit, the style of the captions are a little bit, but on my Instagram one, I'll hit save that to my phone, and then I'll put that one on YouTube. So I've got YouTube over here right now. I've got TikTok right here right now. So I'm double multitasking. So you can choose how you want to market yourself, how you want to market your business. It's social media. There's no bugging, no sliding into DMs. We do attraction marketing where we're putting content out there. We do about 3 videos a day is what they say is the sweet spot. And this is our mentors are earning, 6 figures a year doing this, working 2 hours a day, earning 6 figures. Why not you? Why not me? So I think that's real important. There's no ongoing fees. We don't have to continue to pay something each month. There's no annual fees. Now, in all honesty, I have a domain from GoDaddy. GoDaddy's very good. If you have any questions, if you need help linking things, they're there to help you. I needed some help. They were there to help me. I think this domain is good for 3 years, and then I'll have to renew it in 3 years. So, that's what, another $40, $50, $60, big deal. Not a big effort. Oh, and I bought a email. I had them set up my email. I think it was $29. So Jeffrey at digitalmarketinginsights.biz will send emails to me. So I have an Outlook email account, and everything goes there. So that's an ongoing fee that's not for 3 years, and it's like $50 or less for another 3 years. And then we get paid 100% profits. So how do you get 100% profits? Well, it's a digital product that we're reselling. We have master reselling rights, which means we can sell it again and again and again. If you had a physical product, if you wanted to sell this pen, you would have to, somebody have to manufacture the pen. You'd have to buy it at wholesale and sell it at retail. And there's a lot of people getting a piece of the pennies that it costs to resell this pen. Maybe it's $1. I don't know what I paid for that on Amazon. But if you go to Amazon, everything is a physical product. Somebody had to manufacture it. You need supplies to manufacture it. So there's the manufacturing costs. The company that manufactures it, they have employees and taxes and overhead. So they have to charge enough that they're making a profit. And then they sell that to wholesalers. And the wholesalers then sell it to retailers. And so the wholesalers making a profit. And then the retailers making a profit. And then we're paying for that item. And so we're the end consumer. Well, here with a digital product, we have a great digital product that we can sell again and again and again. And every time we make a sale, it's 100% profits. So if you're selling the $600 program, you earn $600. If you sell the $900 program, you earn $900. And if you sell, if you sell one a day, which is probably good. There's some people who are selling more than one a day, but round it off to $1,000. That's $365,000 a year. So probably $320,000. I don't have the math in front of me right now on how much $900 a day would be, but you can, in a couple of hours, you're going to be earning some decent income over a period of time. Some people, they make sales their first days. Other people, I didn't make sales my first day. It took me a while to figure this out, to build a following, to get people going to the website, get people going to hit that buy button. So again, get the blueprint so you can learn how to do this for yourself. Digitalmarketinginsights.biz is the website to get that at. You just fill out your email address, and it's automated. The system sends it out. I don't have to send anything out. You don't have to send anything out. People can do this 24/7, 365. So they're your website, your business is working for you 24/7, 365. You can be doing anything you want. You can be sleeping. You can be surfing. You can be playing golf. You can be taking your dogs for a walk, which we're going to do later. Also, we got 2 little French bulldogs, Betty and Mabel, and they love to go for their W's, as we say, hey, let's go for a W. And they're like, yeah. So easy peasy. If you're looking for something, and who isn't these days, the digital marketing industry is the wave of the future, and it's the wave of the present. It's happening right now. It went from in the millions in 2019 to the billions now, and by 2027 it's going to be, I think, $1 trillion industry. Everything is going to be online. It's hard to get some things in physical form. Everything is automated. It's all digital. So getting in to the digital industry, very important for everyone's future financially. And with this program, you have the ability to resell that product, that program for people to learn from, but you have the opportunity to learn from it as well. There's so much content. We have Kajabi that has all this different content in it. We have a classroom program called School, where they have lots of different content. So you click on the classroom part, and there's all these different modules, and each module might have dozens of videos in it, so that you're learning and learning and learning and learning, and creating so much amazing content yourself. So you could use this to create multiple streams of income. This is the starting place, getting that blueprint, going to digitalmarketinginsights.biz. If you like what we've heard today, just add the /ready, READY, to the end, and that will allow you to go straight to buying the product. $900, $600. And something I need to say about that: if you buy a $600 product, you can only sell the $100, $300, and $600 product. If you buy the $300 product, you can only sell the $300 and the $100 product. If you buy the $100 product, that's all you can sell. With the $900 product, you can sell it all. It's just a few $100 more, so you can sell 1,000, or you can sell the 900, the 600, the 300, and the 100. You can sell any of those products, make that 100% profit, but you get so much more material. And again, this is step by step by step. They walk us through everything. I mean, I am not techie whatsoever. I told you that I've done Instagram or TikTok lives where I had the camera reversed, so all the words were backwards. All kinds of things like that. I've made every mistake, and it's a learning curve. It's something new. If you're real kind of tech oriented anyway, it's going to be a piece of cake. If you're not hardcore techie like me, there's a little learning curve, but it's simple because it's paint by numbers. I was saying my grandfather and I have a great memory. My dad's dad, spending time with him, and he got each of us a paint by numbers set, and we sat down there and we did the paint by numbers. Blue is number, all the number 6s are blue, all the number 33s, that's that weird color green, and you just paint that in there, and when you're done, you've got this picture. Same thing here, step by step by step. It's like paint by numbers, and as you are going through and doing that, do this step, do this step, do this step, and everyone's watching a video now. Well, it's like the program has watch this video first and do this step. Then when you're done with that, complete, and it takes you to the next video. Now do this step, and it's so easy. Go to this website and do this, and it's free. We pay the $1,000 or $900. I say $1,000, but it's under $1,000 for everything. So you buy the program at digitalmarketinginsights.biz, $900. Then you have the master reselling rights. You sell that program again and again and again. You go to you pay $29 and you get the Built For You website. So all you have to do is fill in the information, put your domain name in, and your name, a picture. You can use their stock photos. They come with stock photos, or you can put your own picture in the place so people know who you are. I went to GoDaddy. I bought this domain name. I got 3 years for, I don't know, $42 or something. So under $1,000 for all of that. I also got an email, Jeffrey@digitalmarketinginsights.biz. I think that was a $29 setup fee. So, there we are, right around $1,000 all in, no ongoing fees, no overhead, no hidden fees, no monthly fees, no annual fees. We're good to go, and set up to have a business that's running 24/7, 365, and you can do this from anywhere. I'm live today from my home office. If I were, on vacation in a hotel in Maui, I could be doing this from there. If I was in Europe, South America, Africa, Australia, Asia, if there's the internet, I can be creating content, going live, doing free advertising, copy and paste ads over and over, and creating content and posting videos. So that's all you need is 2 hours a day, Wi-Fi, a phone or a camera, a phone or a laptop, and being able to create content. You don't have to have your face on camera. I'm actually quite an introvert. So because I'm not talking to an audience that I can see, it's a little easier. I've got people who are liking this, liking the live, commenting, giving hearts, things like that. And I appreciate that. I don't know who you are, and that's okay, because we are here to make a difference in the world. I want to create opportunities for people that they can do that. I actually have a tattoo on my arm that says, I don't know if you can see that, give, do, love, serve. So anyway, that's a motto that I have: give, do, love, serve. So I want to serve you, and that's why I'm online today. I don't need to be doing this. Uh, I like having extra income. I like having time freedom. I like having the ability to know that the mistakes I've made in the past, that's in the rearview mirror. The financial blunders that I've done trying to do programs and courses that never panned out, that got more and more complicated, that were very stressed out. And I can do all of this. I go from frowny face to happy face. And remember, again, my name is Jeffrey Clark. I was a former brick and mortar business owner. I've been a W-2 employee making X dollars per hour. I've been a salaried employee making X number of dollars a week or a month. I've been a 1099 employee where I'm contracted to work in a company. And I've been an S Corp where I pay myself dividends from the profit of the business. But owning a brick and mortar business, especially through the pandemic, was horrific. It just totally stressed me out. I hit burnout. I was overwhelmed with life, and then I suffered an injury. It's asking me to verify to continue, so we'll just go ahead and slide that. There we go. And I'm back. I had to slide the puzzle piece in there to continue. I was burned out. I injured myself and wound up having to sell the business because I was the owner. It was a service industry, and if I didn't work, I didn't get paid. If I didn't work, my staff and all the overhead, the high overhead, didn't get paid. So being able to do this has been just such a relief. Working a couple hours a day. I know why it wanted me to slide that, because we've hit the 1 hour mark. So I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of my day. Thank you all for watching. If you haven't gone to the website to get your free blueprint, this is the first step you need to do. Go to digitalmarketinginsights.biz, enter your email address in, get the free blueprint. And full disclosure, I'll send you a few emails that explain what we're doing. You can opt out if this isn't for you. But, I appreciate, I know that giving me your phone number years ago was something that people do reluctantly. Giving me your email, I understand, is the same thing. So I'm not going to abuse it. But I want you to get this blueprint, because I want you to see for yourself how easy it can be to have a fully automated business that runs 24/7 out on the internet, out living somewhere in cyberspace. Creating content is easy. 3 videos a day, going live if you choose to, a couple hour or so a day, going creating free advertisements, copy and paste. It's all set up for you. They show you step by step how to do everything. I'm not techie. I'm doing it. I'm an introvert. I'm able to do this. I have a faceless TikTok page. I have this TikTok page. I have an Instagram page. I make one video on my phone and I share it to both TikTok, and then I share it to Instagram. Once it's got all the captions and everything on Instagram and a title, I save that to my phone and I share that to YouTube. I like to do my videos between 60 and 90 seconds. Over 90 seconds is too long for Instagram Reels. under 60 seconds. YouTube just makes it short, and I like to be able to have some other content in there. But this morning I did a 15-second video, and I've got some that are 2 or 3 minutes long. But just try to be brief, get the information out, attract somebody to your own website, and you're going to love this. You're going to love it, love it, love it. So I'm loving helping people make a difference. Young parents, moms, dads, single moms, dads that want to be home with their family, college students. I went to college for 12 years on and off, and had to work through college and started a family through college. So it took me a little longer. So I know that having extra income to support yourself during college means less student loans, means less to pay back. And then people who are closer to my age that know that trying to rely on Social Security is not going to get them where they want to be. So if you're independently wealthy, if you're a multimillionaire, this might not be for you. But if you're not a multimillionaire, if you're not independently wealthy, with the way the economy is going, we all need a little extra income, and this might be the best thing for you and your family. So go get the free blueprint, digitalmarketinginsights.biz. Again, my name's Jeffrey Clark. Used to be stressed out, burned out, and overwhelmed, and now I am back to loving life, and I want you to love life too. So thank you for tuning in today. We will end the live stream, and I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my afternoon. Bye-bye.